Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, January 8th, and we have lots of birthdays. Phyllis, you got to celebrate your birthday all by yourself yesterday, but everybody's got to share their birthday today. Today is Annie Hargreaves, Hargreaves. Annie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Beth Sher, S-H-E-R, or is it Sure? It's Beth's birthday. S-H-E-R, Beth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Beth. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Karen Honig, H-O-E-N-I-G, Honig. Karen, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Kim H's birthday. You had an easy last name, just the letter H. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kim. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Liz Kearsing, K-E-A-R-S-I-N-G, Kearsing. It's Liz's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liz. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And we have anniversaries too. Today is Larry and Kate. Kate's channel is Weight Watchers with Kate, I think it's called. But I think it's their 45th anniversary. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I think it's their 45th. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, Larry and Kate, happy anniversary. And I think it is 45 years. Today is also my buddy, Esther Newman, who lives across the pond in London. We didn't get to hook up this time. Just didn't work out when she came over this time. Because we usually meet for lunch, but it just didn't work out this time. But next time, I'm sure it will. But today is Esther and Paul Newman. Not the Paul Newman, but the Paul Newman. The Paul Newman in Esther's life. Today is their 5th anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you had a good anniversary because I don't know how the time zone goes, but I think they're like 5 or 6 hours ahead of me. So I really should have sang yesterday so that you would have seen it today in England. But maybe she's still in the United States, and so I don't know. I don't know where she's at. But anyway, January 8th, Esther Newman and Paul Newman's anniversary. I'm having a very bad hair day today. My hair looks so flat. I don't know why. I didn't use any conditioner this morning, so that might be why. Because it's just looking flat. It's also getting long. I know you guys don't think it's long, but to me this is long. But then I notice I'm having some bald spots going on here. You know, as you get older, your hair gets thinner anyhow. So, it doesn't bother me. So, but if I went completely, well, no. I always said if any of my friends ever had to have chemotherapy and they lost their hair, I would shave my head with them. But that never happened. Let's hope it never does. But going to sit around the house again today. Tomorrow, tomorrow will be my official, because they say the first day you're not feeling well is to count that as day 0. So if I did that, then today is day 9. So tomorrow is day 10, so on Monday I can get out of this. I don't mind being home, but when you know you have to stay home, it's like I don't mind not having a car in the garage if somebody needs to borrow my car. But then if I don't have the car in the garage, then it bothers me. Even if I have no plans to go anywhere, it's just the thought that I'm trapped and I can't get out. So, I don't know. Does anybody else have that problem? I could have a car sitting in my driveway and I'll never go anywhere for weeks. I never drive it, but it's gone one day and I'm thinking, oh, I need to go here, I need to go there, but I don't have a car. But, so anyway, Jim actually stayed home today. I'm surprised because he's been like cabin fever trying to get out. But he's watching some football till this afternoon. I know that. So, and then he's got some other stuff. He's trying to order a gun case for the rifle that I bought him. So I know he's online. That's what he's doing right now. He's looking online to find a rifle. And then he's already eaten his breakfast. I'm thinking I'm going to have pancakes for breakfast. I'm kind of leaning towards pancakes. So we'll have to wait and see if that's what I'm having. Because I'm really thinking I'm going to have a pancake. Not a pancake. I get the Kodiak pancakes, and the way I make them kind of super thin because I like a super thin pancake. Almost like well, it's not like a crepe, but a really thin pancake I like. So I can get 5 pancakes out of a half a cup of the mixture. So add a little bit more water to it, make it a little bit thinner. We have that and some bacon and a banana. I'm completely out of berries. What else am I completely out of? I'm completely out of apples. I have 2 tomatoes left. I'm gonna have one of them. I'm gonna have them for my dinner tonight. One's a regular beefsteak tomato, and the other one's just aroma, so it's just a little tomato. And then I think I have a little bit of lettuce. I have some celery. I think I have 1 cucumber left. So my fruits and vegetables. I mean, I have lots of frozen vegetables and stuff, but they're getting a little skimpy on me. They really are. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting some groceries in here on Monday. In a way, I kind of just want to listen to that English. I just want to do it online and just pick it up because I don't really want to go in the store. But then lately, when it first started, I think they had more of their not older workers, but the people that have been there a while do your grocery orders. And so everything looked a little bit fresher. And now I can see when I'm shopping in the store that the I don't give a care attitude of the shoppers. Like they just put things in the basket. I don't think they're really going out of their way to get you the freshest or anything like that. Just my own opinion. I don't know if it's true, but so I don't know. I'm still kind of tossing that one around. I definitely wear my mask everywhere because I do now. Well, I don't go anywhere now, but I mean I did all through the holidays. I wore my mask everywhere. And other than that, I think I'm going to be catching up on my videos today. I think I've only got 4 or 5 to watch, and then I'm completely caught up. Jim brought up the board for the puzzle because we're going to start our puzzle. When I do start that, I'll show you a clip of which one we picked out. I think we picked out a snowman this year. My kids did appreciate the ones that we did last year that we framed for them, and they even said, oh, we can hang this up and they'll always remember you that this is the 2020 was the year that you did all the puzzles. So that was nice that they liked that. Even if they didn't like it, at least they acknowledged that they liked it and made it like somewhat, oh yeah, this is nice. Even though in the back of their mind they're going, why do I want this crap? But they didn't say that out loud. And then other than that, my new adding machine came. I know little excitements that I have. My old adding machine, I told you I had to throw it away the other day because it doesn't work. So they gave me a new one, and I love it. I just love it. I got it all set up here on my desk, and got my desk all neat and clean. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm going to go to Best Buy on Monday to get my, the flash drive. Couldn't think of that for forever. Thumbnail, whatever you want to. No, thumbnail is what you put on a YouTube video. It's a flash drive. Yeah. Couldn't think of it yesterday. But anyway, I want to get one of those. I'm going to use my Lowe's card that Barbara, I wrote her name down here because I didn't want to forget. Barbara Berger got me some a Lowe's gift card for Christmas, and I'm going to go get some bird food on Monday because my bird food's running out. They're finishing off the little bit I have out there. And that's about the 3 stops I'm going to do. I don't want to overdo it on Monday. I don't want to get really out there to infect anybody in case I still am carrying a little bit of the virus, but I don't think I am. I really don't. I'm feeling pretty good. And like I said, I never got tested, but I'm assuming I had it because they said if you had a little bit of a scratchy throat, consider that you had it. So that's what I'm going with. But I know it's like 8 days into the month. How are you doing so far? I know everybody on January 1st always is like all gung-ho, and then they last about a week. And today's my 8th day. January 8th, starting up my new plan with my new mindset, my new attitude. And I have to say, it's still sticking with me. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling pretty confident. And I really do believe in my heart of hearts, and I've had this belief before, but not as strongly as I've had last year. I always kind of, fake it till you make it type of thing, but I was faking it too much that I wasn't really making it. But I really am going to do better. And I just keep reminding myself that, if it really came easy, and so many people have pointed out, if I lost my weight right away, who's to know that I'd still be doing YouTube? Although I do intend to even do it once I reach my goal. And you notice I said when I reach my goal, because I get so much pleasure out of doing it. I just really like talking out loud, putting things out into the universe. So I know that when I reach my goal, I'm still going to be doing this. But I can't say that if I would have reached my goal in like 1966 or 1966. Well, yeah, 1966, if I would have reached well, I wasn't overweight in 1966. Here's a picture to show you what I looked like in 1966. And I thought I was obese. I thought I was huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, to only be that huge again. That would be my dream. But anyway, in 2016, when I joined, if I would have lost all my weight in 2016, I don't know that I'd still be here 5, 6 years later, still trying to do this YouTube stuff. So that I wouldn't have met as many people that I've met online, that I talk to like by text or email, or even if I call up every once in a while, or just people I've met. I have met subscribers, and I love meeting subscribers. So I wouldn't have done any of that if I wouldn't have had YouTube. And I really do think that if things come easy to me, I don't appreciate it as much as if something I really had to really fight for and really struggle along to get to. And I've been fighting to get to this. Let me tell you, I've really been struggling. And so I know for 100% certainty that I am going to so appreciate it when I do make it to there. Because I know, like, I just think that anybody can hand you something. Although if somebody was to come to the front door and say, if you drink this glass of whatever it is, and you'll lose all your weight and you'll never gain another pound no matter what you eat, I'd be drinking that down in a minute. I really would. But there's no miracle cure. There's just not. I mean, we can try everything. Now, there's things that help you along the way. I'm not saying that. There are things that can definitely help you and aid you in things. I have no problem with that. But you have to have some kind of a willpower behind whatever you're doing. You really do. And I was watching Bee's journey today. And Bee, I so agree with you. Because she was saying a lot of times she wants to eat just because she wants to eat. She's just always thinking of food. I don't mean to rat you out, Bee. Sorry. But that's exactly my mindset for the whole month of December was I just wanted to eat candy. I just wanted to eat Christmas cookies. I just wanted to eat. And I would eat whether I was hungry or not. And if I got the slightest little twinge, never stopped to think for a minute, is this really a hunger twinge or is this just a I want to eat twinge? And I would tell you that 99 times out of 100 it was I just want to eat twinge. It wasn't I'm a hungry hinge, because the only time I've ever physically really truly been to the point that I thought I was starving, which I know I wasn't, but is when I had my colonoscopy and you can't eat anything for a whole day. Try not to eat anything for a whole day. Then you know what true hunger is, because even though you can drink the gelatins and the juices, or not the juices, the stock, what is it, the beef broth, the black tea, all of that stuff. It's just not the same as chewing on something. You can't even chew gum. At least my doctor told me I couldn't chew gum. But nobody really, hopefully in this day and age, really knows that what true hunger is. Now, I'm not saying that some people aren't rich enough to buy food all the time, and they're not even rich enough, just like in a position that, that I would hope that everybody at least could have enough money to feed themselves. But I know there are people out there that doesn't happen, and I know that. So I have to appreciate the fact that I can do that, but then also feel a little bit guilty that if I overeat, that there's people. I mean, when we grew up, you're starving kids in China, or, like around the world, they're not eating, and I'm thinking, well, here, ship this stuff to them because I don't want to eat it. We had a babysitter once, Mrs. Scott, that my mother and my father went away on a trip, and Mrs. Scott watched us, and she was a terrible cook. My mother, we never ate leftovers growing up. We never did, because there was never any leftovers left, because We didn't have a lot. We really didn't when we were growing up. We weren't, looking back, I know we were poor. I know that. I had a uniform that I wore to school, and I had 2 blouses. And my mother would wash one blouse and iron it, and you'd wear it the next day. It was just, that was just the way it was. And you had play clothes, and it was just school clothes that you outgrew, basically, is all it was. But we never had leftovers. My mother cooked just enough for us to eat. We were never hungry. I can honestly say I was never hungry. But anyway, but my mother was a really good cook. Maybe that's why. She just really knew how to stretch a meal and how to cook a good meal. But Mrs. Scott came to take care of us, and she was terrible. Oh my gosh, she was awful. So the first night she made whatever she made, it was awful. It was just awful. And she cleared it all up, and she put it into bowls, and I'm thinking, why are you doing that? That was just a new, it was like a boom. I couldn't believe, what are you doing? What are you doing, lady? So she saved all of that until the next day when she reheated it and served it again, along with whatever she made that day. And if we didn't eat that, she'd combine all of that together, and then on the third day, we'd eat that again. It was like, oh my gosh. Now, how did I get on that subject? I don't know. Nice lady. Mrs. Scott was a very nice lady, but a terrible cook. And we didn't have a dog that we could kind of sneak the food to. It was just kind of, we were trying to like put some, like eat some and then into our napkin, and then so that it looked like, because we were just done. So that when my mother got home, we said, don't ever have Mrs. Scott come back again. Mrs. Scott did come back again, but we learned our lesson. We just wolfed it down that first day because we just knew if we didn't eat it that day, we were going to have to put up with it the next day. Still don't know why I went on that subject. About being hungry, I guess. Or being poor, not having food. Anyway, it was a good memory for me. Like I said, we liked Mrs. Scott, so Mrs. Scott had recommended a babysitter, which was our next door neighbor, which was her next door neighbor. Her name was Judy. I remember that, and I've told this before, but Judy had come to babysit us, and all the kids went to sleep, and she let me stay up because I was the oldest. I was like 9 or 10 or something like that. And Dan down the street, who was the, come to find out, was the neighborhood pedophile, snapped and massacred. Didn't he just kill? He massacred his family. And the police came and the fire, everybody came and everything. They were all there and at the house. And he was 2 doors down from our house. And I always was afraid to walk by the house because my mother always said, don't, when you go by Dan's house, don't look at him, don't talk to him, just walk right past his house and don't ever, because Dan had everything at his house. He had like the best playground in his backyard. He had no kids. He lived with his mom and dad, who he ended up massacring. But he had all of the stuff in the yard. But I think his parents were afraid of him. No wonder. But anyway, so as she wanted to see what was going on, so since all the kids were asleep, she brought me down to watch them. So I got to see, at 9 years old, all of the stretchers coming out with the bloody blankets over the victims coming out of the house. And that must be why I like Criminal Minds and Dexter and all of those good shows. All of my memories. But I'm not a serial killer. I'm not, and I don't even play one on TV. But my mother found out that that Judy had brought me down there, and so Judy was no longer our babysitter ever again. And now that I think about it, Mrs. Scott never came back either. She must have been mad at my mother for some reason. Anyway, a twofer. We got rid of the babysitter that we didn't really like. And because she always had her boyfriend over. I remember that too. And she'd always say, don't tell your mom. Don't tell your mom. Okay. Now we're just rattling on about nonsense. Let's get on with the day. Remember, be patient on your journey. Be patient. I'm trying. I told you that line was so long, but I am trying my bestest to be patient. I really am. And I just got to tell myself, which I do. I look in the mirror every morning. Look at yourself and say, you are amazing. You are amazing. Even if no one else tells you, you need to tell yourself every day, you are amazing and you are going to do this. If you believe it, it'll happen. It really will. It might not happen overnight. It will happen. So, all right, let's go eat breakfast. Yeah, pancakes. Sounds good. For breakfast, we're going to have some pancakes and bacon and a hard-boiled egg. Today is Saturday, January 8th. I have 23 dailies. I still have 10 weeklies left. My quote is remember your goals and why you started. It's an 8-point breakfast, 0 for my egg, banana, and tea, 3 points for my center cut bacon, 4 points for my pancakes, and 1 point for my sugar-free syrup. 8 points. Let's go eat. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to have a ham and cheese roll-up with some tomatoes, some cucumbers, a sugar-free Jell-O, 2 tablespoons of Winchester cheese with some crackers, and my iced tea. So it is a 13-point dinner, 2 points for my wrap, 0 for my ham, the tomato, the Jell-O, the cucumber, and the tea. 5 points for my ounce of provolone. I forgot to put ham. My ham is 0. 5 points for the cheese on my sandwich, 2 points for my crackers, and 4 points for my 2 tablespoons of Winchellers cheese. 13 points. Ended up the day with 21 points for the whole day. Here we go. See, I do have ham in there. I forgot to add it though. Okay, another great day on plan. I'm kind of anxious to see what I'm going to do on Monday. I really think I'm going to do pretty well. I have been eating a lot of food this week. I know that. My goal was to try to cut back on my portion sizes, but as you see, that didn't really happen this week. But I think that I'm trying to get stronger with my body and everything, so build up my immunity system. As you can see, even though I'm eating a lot of food, it really is kind of healthier than I have been in the past, so I'm fine with it. But tomorrow brings another day, staying on plan. I'm getting through the weekend. Day 1 of the weekend, check, done. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.